What is going on, you real watch warriors? Let's go. It is the second video, and this video, what the hell? This video is gonna be all about the haul, the New York City Diamond District haul. It's gonna be a really quick video. Again, it's the second video since the Real Watch Warriors channel has launched. And if you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and click that subscribe button so that way you guys can find out about watches that we have access to that are available to you only by joining the private Facebook community. So it's going to be a quick video. Again, we recently went to New York City. We cruised the Diamond District, and you know what? We axed those boys. Hell yeah. First on the list is a Breitling Navitimer, reference A2322. So that's A23322. That is a Navitimer. Second up, we got a Tudor. All right, and I'll go through these one by one after we go through the list. The Tudor is a 1926 silver opaline dial with rose gold indices. Okay, that was the second pickup. That was actually picked up in Connecticut through a good friend of Real Watch Warriors, Jehovah Jireh. Shout out to you, Jehovah Jireh. You know you always got that fresh shit. Always got that fresh shit. Oh, hell yeah. This is another Diamond District pickup. It is a Ball Engineer. I will show you guys what's inside the box. It's a Ball Engineer hydrocarbon. And another one that we picked up this from a Real Watch Warrior member. He shipped it over to Jehovah's place, and I picked it up there. This is a Doxa Sub 200, and I'll show you what's in the box after that. The next pickup, and this was the big pickup, and this was the reason why we went out there. We went out there to do a trade-up, and we did successfully axe those boys over at Prestige. So shout out to Yuri. You are the fucking truth, man. You are one of the legit ones. Let's go. We did a trade-up of a BB41 and a Omega Aquaterra. And we got something in this box. Yes, we picked up a Rolex Explorer 2. For those of you that don't know, Rolex Explorer 2 will always be GMT. We did pick up the black dial variation. We also picked up IWC Mark 18. That's reference number IW327015. I'm going to show you guys what's inside the box. This is just a quick run through. And the last thing, I picked up a personal. I saw a Swatch boutique in in Times Square, and I just had to pick up a Swatch Blancpain Indian Ocean. Let's go one by one. I will show you guys what's inside each one of these boxes. As I mentioned, we picked up a Navitimer. Okay. Chronometer certification from Breitling. We got a Navitimer. The reference number is A23322. Market rate on this depends. It's usually between 3,000 to 4,000. Okay, 4,000 is on the high side. That's for full box, papers, card, etc. This one comes as box and comes as watch. And currently sitting on an aftermarket leather strap. So this one, I would suggest it at 3.2 to 3.5. And the question that some of you may be asking, how do you get these? Well, at the end of this video, stick through to the end and I will explain how you guys may have the opportunity to get your hands on one or more of these pieces. If you're a DPOS, a degenerate piece of shit, Real Watch Warrior, super duper watch enthusiast. What's going on with my helmet? It's falling off my head. Okay, the second one was the Tudor 1926. Let's get right into that. We got the box. The box is there. Okay, and we got a full kit 1926 silver opaline dial, rose gold, Arabic numerals and indices. Beautiful piece. This is a full kit. This comes as box, card, booklet, manual, instructions, etc. MSRP on this is about $2,500. You'll see used instances, or excuse me, pre-owned examples ranging between $1,500 to $1,800. And yeah, this one is in mint condition, excellent pre-owned condition. We got the ball engineer. Let me move some things around. We got the ball engineer. That's in the green box. You guys know when you see a green box, that's usually ball engineering. They make some really nice wristwatches. The issue with ball, in my opinion, is that from MSRP to pre-owned, they're not the best investments new. And I don't suggest buying any watch new in the first place. And this is what the hydrocarbon looks like. Really nice piece, nice diver piece, kind of industrial look. It's got the date between the 5 and the 6 o'clock, which is a little bit unique compared to the traditional lined up at the 3 o'clock or the 6 o'clock. It's in between the two. So that looks super cool. Ceramic bezel, really nice piece. New on something like this is about $2,500. Pre-owned market is anywhere between, let's say, $1,000 to $1,500. Okay, this comes as box and watch. There's a CD-ROM as well in there, if you guys know what that is. Many of you wouldn't even know what that is. All right, next up on the list was the Doxa. Okay, the Doxa. This is actually kind of like maybe this is an IWC. What the hell? The Doxa's here. Okay, Doxa is a really nice horological piece. They got a lot of history, mainly around diving watches. With that being said, it comes with a really nice little fancy case, and this is what it looks like. There's a little bit of bubble wrap inside there just to protect the dial. It's not brand new. Brand new, this thing would be about $1,295. Let's call it about $1,295 to $1,300. Pre-owned examples like this one would be running anywhere between. The range is really interesting. It's about $800 to $1,200 in the $800 to $1,200, $800 to $1,000. Excuse me. I'm a real watch warrior, and I always have watches on the mind. And listen, guys, it's not all about having these type timepieces, these mid-range. Listen, you can have a Seiko. You can have, a plastic bioceramic Blancpain, right? You can have, you use mods. Oh, Seiko mods, it's all good. G-Shocks, these are good too. Just no fakes. We do not fuck with fakes, okay? If we hear that you fuck with fakes, you will get axed. You will get freaking axed. We don't mess around with fakes, okay? If it says Rolex on the dial and it is not Rolex, we don't mess with it, okay? Not okay. Next up, after the Doxa, this was the special pickup. This was the Rolex, okay? This is the Rolex Explorer 2. The whole reason why we went out to New York in the first place was to do a trade-up. And you know what? We were successful. Big green box, as is customary to newer references of Rolex. You would see a little tiny box if it wasn't. And this is the watch, okay? This is the watch. In my personal opinion, probably the very, very best buy when it comes to sports models for Rolex. This is as complete as you can get. It's got booklets. The only thing that this model is lacking is a card. And that tends to be common because people, when they buy, they don't always keep everything. When I was collecting Rolex back in 2002, 2003, when I was younger, I would buy pre-owned Rolexes and literally disregard the box, disregard the booklets. I just didn't care about those things. I wasn't a reseller, and so I didn't have any real purpose for those accessories. But now being a reseller, as many of us real watch warriors are, even traditional consumers, will definitely keep it in mind to keep those items, because if ever they want to sell, those items do increase the value, or I should say, do not decrease the value. Anywhere between $300 to $500 just by having the full complete kit. All right, we also got the swatch. And you guys, you want to see what the swatch looks like. It's a bioceramic swatch. It's cute. I picked it up just because There was a Swatch boutique in Times Square. And this is what it looks like. Really nice summer piece. It's on a NATO. I prefer to put it on like a rubber strap. It's 22 millimeters on the lug width, and so it doesn't share straps with Swatch Man on the Moon stuff. So I actually ordered 22 millimeter identical to this strap, which is made for this exact model, but I ordered it in black to match with that one. So it's all matchy-matchy. And this is a successful... I had a fast flip. I actually bought a Chopard while we were in New York City, and I sold it for more than I bought it for. And I took that money and I applied it to this IWC. This is an IWC Mark 18. This is brand new old stock. Okay? New old stock here. And let me show you what it looks like. Take the bubble wrap out. And this is new old stock. This is the IWC. This is the classic. It's not the Les Petits prints. It is the classic. What is the give would be on the back. It doesn't say Les Petits. It shows the aircraft. Okay, it shows a plane on the back of the classic IWC Mark pilot watches. Okay, you cannot really see this watch in new condition anywhere. Because it's a 2019 model. It is an older model, so again, this is new old stock. And the going rate on the brand new one, the Mark 20, is about 6,800. The comps, or I should say, the kind of like the comparable values of similar watches to this are anywhere between 3,800 to, let's say, 4,500. But because this watch is actually brand new old stock, you're going to see it about 5,000 plus. It's not going to be 6K. It's going to be definitely under 6K, but it should be somewhere between 4,500 to 5,500. It's more of a collector's piece. It's IWC Mark 18. Again, it's new old stock. You won't see many instances of new for that particular model. And we have one. We have one just for you, Real Watch Warriors. So our trip was extremely, can I say extremely again? Extremely productive. We went to New York City. We brought the axe. We brought the helmet. The only thing we were lacking was the buzzer. Okay? And if you guys want to know more about how you can get your hands on any one of the watches that you just saw, the only way is to go to our Facebook page. It is Real Watch Warriors. On Facebook, we are a private community, and if you are interested in being a part of this community, that we have tons of fun activities. It's a buy, sell, trade community, and the only premise to join is you have to be a real watch warrior. You cannot be a snob. You cannot be a stuck-up POS. But you can be a DPOS, a degenerate piece of shit, aka known as a real watch warrior. And if you have a one watch a day habit, even better, because that's what most of us do. We rip really hard. Most of us members, we are very active, to say the least. I couldn't even explain how active we are. We buy one, we're already thinking about the next. That's the type of real watch warrior we are. And as long as you don't care what type of watch is on the other next man's wrist, this is a Boulevard Marine Star automatic. It's not a Rolex. It is a simple $400 watch. And as long as you don't give a shit about what's on the next man's wrist, and you don't consider yourself higher because you wear a Patek, you can come in, you can be approved to join the Real Watch Warrior community. Let's go!